Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the three, the small forward.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Durant, the pass to Ibaka. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Porzingis, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Now here's Durant. Fires the three. Rebound by Anthony.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Westbrook. Shot clock.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the thing.
Makes it real hard to score on him.
Assist from.
Man, that was...
Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Listen, the Knicks had a hard time scoring last year. Just lacked any real presence in the paint. And lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
You know, at the Knicks, they were second to last in field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit by injuries. It seemed like all over the place all season.
Yeah, you know, with that poor field goal percentage shooting and being top 3 in field goal attempts on the year, not a good combination.
Westbrook double team. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Roberson. No good. That would have tied it. The Knicks leading by 3. Outside Anthony. Feeds to Vujacic. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Vujacic has got his first points in this one.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Westbrook with the bucket.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Calderon dishes to Lopez. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Morrow, that's a 2-pointer. Kanter with a screen on Aflalo. And the basket by Morrow. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
So one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Now Grant, after Enes Kanter's 3-pointer that didn't go. Here's Vujacic. Off target from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Waiters. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. You know, Greg, for Waiters, it would be unfair for the Thunder to ask that of anybody. You know, that's tough to do. Clark, hard to make up what Harden had accomplished.
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked Waiters not to wear number 13 to avoid any comparisons, which I think was a smart move. But they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Anthony can't hit. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And they'll keep possession. Here's Roberson. That three off the mark. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony nowhere around. And it's Anthony again missing. And stolen by Aflalo. Fires the three. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Durant. With 1 on the clock. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Durant is out there with Kyle Singler. And it's Adams in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Here's Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Thunder. The three from Anthony. Porzingis passes to Lopez. For 3. That's good. Galloway's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Anthony kicks to Galloway. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
It's hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career. And I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he recovers it. Here's Westbrook. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but Boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Thunder trailing by 4. For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league, and he hasn't been underrated in that regard.
Down low, he's looking for Lopez and finds him. Anthony dishes to Galloway. Offline with his 3. The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Williams. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Anthony. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5. Westbrook passes to Singler. Calderon pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 4. Galloway kicks to Anthony. The shot misses. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it. I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Pass to Singler. Back to Westbrook. Anthony with the block. But they recover it. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Calderon. Launches the 3. Can't get it to go.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Vujacic comes in for Derek Williams. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Jose Calderon. And it's Grant in for Langston Galloway. Vujacic dishes to Aflalo. Grant the pass to Aflalo. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
And here's Anthony for three. Will not go. Still looking for his shooting rhythm as he misses his 7th shot of 10. The dish is a single. Outside Durant. Passes it to Roberson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots. Coming up.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Anthony drives in. New York needs to get off a shot. And here's a follow for three.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And here's Anthony for three. And it would have. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Thunder finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebound. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Check out the game for Durant. He's got 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
We've got Robin Lopez. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Vujicic, and it's Calderon in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
From deep three-point range, New York, no good that time either. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players are playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Porzingis passes to Calderon. Anthony drives in. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Westbrook. That one rolling around and rims out.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game. Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Anthony against Durant. The drive by Anthony. From deep. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
So for the Knicks, Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Sasha Vujicic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And that one's good. Now it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Kevin Durant.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
A different look for New York. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Grant in for Jose Calderon. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And Adams with the slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Now, here's Grant. 5 to shoot. He kicks to Galloway, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Serafin's checked in. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by New York. And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
Knicks trailed by 6. Grant kicks to Williams. Back to Grant. .158 left to play in the third. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Grant's got 5 points so far.
36.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Adams has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points for the Buckets from Aflalo.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Robin Lopez is checked in for the Knicks.
Boy, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Williams. And a miss there off the inbound. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Second shot opportunity. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Aflalo.
the tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And that one's good.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Durant. Misses. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Oklahoma City out in front, up 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at center. It's deflected. Stolen by Durant. Got that one up quick. 6 points for Serge Ibaka. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Now Westbrook after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Can't hit from 12. Knicks trail by 4. Calderon with it. Westbrook picks him up. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Sasha Vujacic is checked in for Aaron Aflalo. They swipe it. Here's Vujacic. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Vujacic has got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
The pass to Porzingis to take the lead. Drive by Adams. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Calderon dishes to Anthony. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Oklahoma City trailing. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. It's Anthony with the drive. Shoots. Vujacic's shot is off.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
With the teardrop. That's good. And it's 8 points for Serge Ibaka. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Calderon passes to Porzingis. Back to Calderon. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Westbrook. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Here's Payne. Jose Calderon making his last shot.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Anthony's shot is off. The Thunder should be at a decent 44% clip here. Dishes it to Payne. Adams outside. The Knicks pull it in. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. The Knicks making a switch here. Aflalo's checked in. And he does get the second one. And that gives them the lead.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. 6 points for Aaron Aflalo. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end. Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And another fast break chance here for the Thunder. Here we go.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
13 feet away. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Calderon, no good.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
New York calls timeout. They trailed by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Anthony drives in.
Hopefully, good D, but better O. It's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well said. Well, for the most part, they were just standing still, Clark.
And you know what, Kevin? He's not the most explosive player on the court, but if you give him a clear lane to the basket, he'll punch it on you.
7 seconds left in the fourth. That's tipped. And now we've got the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Now off the inbound. Kelly!
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
New York calls timeout. The score knotted at 56. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. To win the game. Oh, he hits it. Oh, how about that shot?
Big time. Big time.
Incredible.
Oh, and he wins it at the buzzer.
Wow, what a finish. What a remarkable way to close it out. Game time.
So a close game sees New York take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
Relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
Relentless. You have to bring your A game.
and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them, they stop responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights, and only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them, they stop responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them, they stop responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them, they stop responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them, they stop responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them.
Disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
Relentless.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them, they stop responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals. $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 30 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them, they stop responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. fans here are staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them, they stop responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless.
came down to one day